Good morning. I just finished doing cardio. I'm now at an hour and a half, so I'll do an hour when I wake up and then I'll do 30 minutes later in the day. Welcome to the first day of a full day of eating. I'm about to eat right now. I'm getting my first meal done. I have a few options and I basically go by how I feel. They're around the same amount of calories in each meal, so I just basically swap out for whatever I feel. So this morning I'm going to go back to what I love: cream of rice, protein powder, PB2, blueberries. Let's get that done. Alright, so just so you guys know, I've been doing cream of rice since I was a freaking little kid. My dad brought us up on cream of rice, Red River cereal, grits. So this is something I've been eating my entire life. My dad used to ask me, how do you want it? Do you want it clumpy or you want it smooth? He would actually be like, he'd make it on the stovetop. And I'd be like, I want it clumpy because I like having little clumpy parts in it. We're only doing about 60 grams of this. There you go. And then the water. And in the microwave we got let that set and then eat that. Get ready. I had a client coming over for 10 after. The gym's opened up today, so we're back at the gyms, which is pretty cool. Gyms are open. I'll probably do like my second sessions at the gyms. Still helping out with Impact Fitness, so I'm a lot more busy now, so I'll be there sparingly, but still there helping out, still there trying to keep this place running the way it's going. It's going really good. It was on its way up before the lockdown, so we're not starting from square one. We're just basically picking up where we left off. Happy for everybody now that gyms are finally back open. We're seeing the end of seeing the light at the end of the tunnel with all these lockdowns and stuff. So it's pretty motivating for myself and everybody else around here. Anyway, I'm gonna get this done. This is why I do cardio before I eat, because as soon as I'm done, I'm hungry, and then I get to satisfy myself with that. And then I'm off to the races, and I'm coaching, training, and then I'll eat my next meal, and I've 4 or 5 hours already went by. It's all about timing. Meal timing isn't that important, more so than timing it in a way where it's optimal for you to be able to handle being in a deficit for a long time. So weight's dropping really fast, my glutes are in, and I'm just basically feeling the effects of dieting. So bear with me. See you in a sec. Okay, so I'll give you guys little tricks here. When you're doing cream of rice, depending on what protein you use, you don't have to use a lot of water, because what happens is all the water that's in the cream of rice and it's steaming, all that steam particles is all those particles are still moving around. So what we do is put my scoop of protein in, boom, like that, and you're like, whoa, you got to be able to mix this up. There's not a lot of water in there. But because the steam is still kind of flowing to the top, it actually makes it even more runnier when you add the protein powder. Certain protein powders are a little more moist than others, when you put it in. This is what you get. So you don't even add any more. Just there, a little paste which I like. Then we're gonna put this back on the scale here, make sure everything is weighed the way we need. And then we're gonna add our PB, which is 15 grams. So we got basically 60 grams of cream of rice, scoop of protein, 15 grams of PB2, and we're tossing some frozen blueberries. And I like putting them in there because it cools everything down. For fuck's sakes. Don't want to waste them gers, man. Can't waste some grams. Go for the blueberries. So meal one, that's so good. Then I have a mix of Metamucil in here for some fiber. Get this thing rolling pretty good. And then still using this protein as well too. Really good. My daughter can eat it too. My family can eat it. It's good. This is a really good close friend of mine. It has a great supplement company. So for anyone out there who's looking for another protein, especially people with families, you got kids looking, worried about them having protein, this is actually good. It has a lot of really good nutrients in there, fiber in the works, meal replacement, basically keep your body running the way it should. It's good meal replacement. I'm gonna get this done, coach my athlete. Then I'm off to coach Trevor, and we're training legs, and he got a leg press hack squat combination. The legs are going to be a little more fun today. A little switch up from the usual. So good. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a bit. putting the more of the emphasis on the negative, you'll get stronger quicker because you'll make it a lot more harder. You could even do 2 seconds down, 2 seconds up. You know, it's the same thing. You just you know, put an emphasis on. But for making it heavier, you know, like we could put more on, or I can slow it down and make it heavier that way.
Put a couple of the 120s on the back of the leg press.
Give me ideas now. I've done that before. Machine's really good. It's on more of a vertical, so you get a lot more. It's heavier than it looks. So you're not what I would normally do on a hack squat. I'm not doing here or leg press. It's just a little heavier. So we use this here to kind of take off the sting at the bottom. So it helps you, the lower you go, it helps you like this much at the bottom. So it helps you really out of that hole. So you can really focus on pushing through the quads without feeling like your knees are gonna break. That's why I did that. But it adds a crazy other element to this, having this machine. That was a hard workout. So I made this last week. This is absolutely delicious. You're like, what the heck is this? This is, I don't know what it's called, but it's one of the it's in one of the recipe books. I think it's like the peach, French toast peach something or whatever. This is basically French toast ingredients made into like a cobbler kind of thing. Each one of these are 450 calories. So I'm gonna have that right now. And then I'm gonna top it off with a little bit of organic Greek yogurt. And then this is like the sweetest find ever. Where's it at? Not sponsored, which ain't, like, you know, Swerve. This stuff's unreal. It's 0 calories, sugar replacement basically. And it's got erythritol in it. So it's like, here's one here you can actually make with an icing. And this one is basically just like sugar. So I'm gonna use this for the icing for this, and then I'm gonna get my other meal prepared for after. So still keeping things pretty basic, eating around 20 to 3,000 calories. I've switched my 20 milligrams of Anavar to 25 milligrams of Winstrol inject, so I'm not, downing any pills, whatever. And then I decreased my test to 100 milligrams. And I'm gonna heat this up in the air fryer, because it's amazing. Turn it on. All right, so I'm gonna get this kind of prepared and eat, because I'm starving actually right now. I like it sweet. And then we're gonna toss some cinnamon. This won't take long to make. It's basically gonna get it nice and crispy again. But this here, we're gonna get this prepared. So now you're gonna make I'm making Caesar salad again. This is like this is no like crazy recipe. This is just the Parmesan herb spice, roasted garlic. I always get the messed up. Roasted garlic, pepper, a little more garlic, and then put a little salt, and then I'm gonna basically toss this in the air fryer. Then when it's done, I'll cut it up in like little chunks. I made some already in the fridge from yesterday. But it makes prep's a lot more fun when you can actually cook. Because if you leave a few meals to cook and prep, if you have the time, it takes up a lot of time, and I like preparing food. I like doing this part. It just makes you be more patient, right? Food's out. I'm gonna put this on right now. Get a little spray, keep it crispy. So good. That's 50 calories extra of organic yogurt, Swerve icing, and cinnamon on top of that. Oh. Wow. Actually, when I reheated it the first time, I put it in the microwave. Put it in the air fryer. Oh man, it makes it a lot more, I don't know, it's like a hard cake. I don't know. It's good. And this is satiating. This is like heaven right now. I have literally egg whites, bread, blueberries, cinnamon, vanilla. That's it. But you got fix the calories a bit. Get dark chocolate instead of blueberries. Yeah. This is literally amazing. Be creative and know basic math, and you have your diet in check. That's all counting calories is. So I have this anabolic chicken Caesar salad. I'll give it to you guys. It's pretty basic. Chicken breast I'm making right now. Romaine lettuce. And then you get light Caesar. This is basically that. But I kind of want to get a little both sides. If you see how they're tender they are already. If I just kind of open it up, it's pretty tender. Still a tiny bit pink. So I'm gonna leave them there a little bit longer. Here's what you do. You get light Caesar dressing. 45 calories per 50 milliliters, right? I'll show you what that looks like. Then you get Greek yogurt, and then to keep this taste consistent, we're gonna add that, and then some salt. All right, so there you go. Take that first fork, and if you guys know how to, see what the temperature's supposed to be, I would say anything 160 plus. And you want to make sure you put it right in the middle of the thigh, or the chicken breast, or right in the middle of the meat, so you can actually get in there, because it'll get colder quicker, right? So we're there, 160. We'll take these out right now. And if you don't want them to dry out, put stuff over top of it right away. It'll hold the moisture in, obviously. Anyway, so back to the sauce. What we want, because we just really want the flavor of the Caesar dressing, but hopefully keep it consistent because it's really thick dressing, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give it the minimum amount. If you look on the back of this, if you go on the back of these here, you can see what the ingredients are actually in the sauce. I see in here basically garlic seasoning, salt. So I want to like continue those flavors in this. So we're gonna get like a garlic seasoning, which is like, you know, herb, Parmesan herb taste with a little bit garlic in there. And then we're gonna just put some salt on. So we're just gonna do like the serving size. It's gonna give us the 45 calories, which is only 15 grams, or milliliters, sorry. There you go. That's all you get. That's 15 milliliters. That's 45 grams. Now, half of this is gonna give us 80 calories from here. So half of this is, you know, 175. We're looking around like, I would say 80 grams. So we're gonna measure 80-ish grams, and I'll give you that. And once you see, you're like, oh damn, that's a lot. There, that's 81 grams right here. That's gonna give us 60 calories. That's your protein and stuff here still, right? And then we're gonna put in some Parmesan, tiny bit of garlic, and then some salt. Just mix it up. So you have 110 calories of dressing here. In this, there's 8 grams of protein in this dressing. Your romaine lettuce is basically nothing, right? So you get your romaine lettuce. 2 spears of these is like it's pretty low in calories. 2 of these, chop it up, put in a big bowl, put your chicken on. That's your anabolic chicken Caesar salad. And we'll take these ones here and we're gonna cut these guys up. Here's my dressing for later. Here's my meat for later, waiting for these guys. And that's my next meal. I'll have a big salad. That meal, so 105 calories of the dressing, and the meat will be around like 225 calories. So you're looking at about, say, 330 calories just from those 2 ingredients. And then add as much, you know, greens as basically possible. And let's just toss in 100 calories of greens. It was only 430 calories. But if you can't cook, getting a recipe book like Greg's is pretty easy. Like this recipe I made here is absolutely amazing, delicious, right? But I also do like having whole foods and stuff like that and being able to make it calorie conscious and stuff so I can survive the deficit. That is what I'll be eating today. Then dinner tonight's gonna be basically this again, meat, but then I'll have sweet potato tonight. And then then I'll have like a shake or something later on. I'm gonna be 28 to 3,000 calories. So that's what my day looks like, basically, every day. My advice is maybe, you know, check out some cooking channels or whatever online to kind of learn how to make your signature meals. That's it. Anyway, Wednesday, leg day, 7.5 weeks out. Feeling it, getting leaner. Checking on Saturday is gonna be dope. But anyway, hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. It all come out that tell like it is transparent, vulnerable truth. The coaching guys, jonni.shreve.com. Might seem dead, but my guys are still getting crazy results. So get at me, book a phone consult, find out what my coaching is all about, and that consult. If you want to go with coaching, guess what? You get 15% off after that phone consult. So anyway, guys, check me out, jonni.shreve.com for coaching, and use my code Johnny15 for 15% off any package, excluding phone consults. Also use my code Johnny15 for 15% off the Power 13 cookbook. There's delicious recipes that are in there. Follow me on Instagram at _JonniShreve_. Send me some of your, you know, workout, you know, videos with some of your meals, whatever it is. I'll repost for you guys. Because you know how it is. Iron sharpens iron. Progressive overload your life. In the meantime, keep dream chasing. Peace.